Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope everyone's doing well. Today we're going to dig a little deeper into what we talked about in my first video and look closely at how Mean Girls represents the journey to find a sense of self within the high school environment. Everyone changes as they grow from freshmen to seniors as they mature and develop a better understanding of themselves and the world. In this video, we're going to look specifically at a scene from Mean Girls where Katie has kind of an aha moment. She realizes that she's changed herself too much in an attempt to be popular and ruin the Queen Bee's life. She realizes that tearing other people down won't make her any happier.
Miss Carolyn Craft seriously needed to pluck her eyebrows. Her outfit looked like it was picked out by a blind Sunday school teacher. And she had some 99-cent lip gloss on her snaggletooth. And that's when I realized, making fun of Carolyn Craft wouldn't stop her from beating me in this contest.
Contestants, find the limit of this equation.
Calling somebody else fat won't make you any skinnier. Calling someone stupid doesn't make you any smarter. And ruining Regina George's life definitely didn't make me any happier. All you can do in life is try to solve the problem in front of you.
This character development is a perfect example of what high school can do. The life lessons she learns allows Katie to find herself and become a better person. High school allows students to mature and find out who they want to be. In most cases, it's finding out that they will be happier as themselves than as anyone else. So, digging deeper into these ideas, I decided to take a look at a study done by Harvard University. It was led by Dr. Anne Locke Davidson, and she was looking at how schools make and mold identities in young children. She took interviews and narratives from hundreds of different students in all ages and wrote down or took note of how race, gender, and ethnicity all play into the creation of a sense of self. Here's a quote from the article. The willingness to portray multiple student identities strengthens her argument that students draw upon various aspects of their identity in different contexts, dependent on external feedback from peers and authorities, and that this construction of identity supports and deters behavior and attitudes necessary for academic engagement. Essentially, what Dr. Davidson concluded was throughout the course of high school, students will take in feedback from their friends and authority figures in their lives, such as parents, principals, teachers, anyone they see as respected in their communities. And they will take in this feedback and use it to determine how they should behave or how they want to act around other people. This process allows them to find themselves, find who they want to be, learn very important life lessons, and essentially grow as human beings. They mature from naive children to basically adults. Also in this article, Dr. Davidson outlines the ways that schools can adapt their learning programs to better suit adolescents and young adults to find themselves and work on who they want to be and themselves. Another great article I came across while doing research is called The Need for a Sense of Identity. It was on changingminds.org, an organization dedicated to educating people about mental health, especially in young adults. This article outlined research done by psychologist Abraham Maslow, who was known for his work on self-actualization, which is just a fancy term for finding your identity and truly becoming enlightened with who you are. The article enlists other research done on it, on the idea, and basically is informing the reader about why identity is important and why everyone should be given the opportunity to find it. The author writes, "Some people put a greater emphasis on group identity. In effect, their sense of identity is created through taking a part of everyone with who they bond and adding it to a sense of self. In this way, our self becomes a complex, multiple social being." This idea of group identity is just finding identity in a group or identifying with people in a group that you see yourself in. These are people that have similar interests as you, look like you, act like you, anything like that. If you can identify with people of a group, it'll be easier to discover things about yourself. For example, if you love hanging out with people who play lacrosse because you play lacrosse, you will add lacrosse into your identity. Essentially, this article just finds this idea and goes deeper into other types of identities. But this group identity is the most important because these groups of similar people are often called cliques, and that is what we will talk about in our next video. So like and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time.